It's much colder this year. Unfortunately, it's freezing. Actually, it's snowing, and you don't expect that in the south of France. But that's the only negative thing. I think the general mood is quite good, much better than last year. It is, I think that finally we have to get accustomed to living in a permanent crisis, and but people look positively to the future, I think. Not unrestrained, so still everybody is scared what might happen, but at least people don't panic anymore, and I think that's a good thing. So generally, I think it was a market change compared to last year. The attitude of people want to do projects. There's a general mood to build again something.
Okay, comparing the neighborhood markets, how is the situation now in the ex-Yugoslavia countries, and what about these countries like Bulgaria, Romania, and Bulgaria?
It depends really from country to country. If you, let's say, Poland, it's not a country you mentioned, but Poland is doing very well. All investors want to go to Poland. Czech Republic is doing reasonably well. Hungary is not doing very well in terms of investment. I think it's fair to say that the policies of the government scare the investors away. So a lot plays down to politics. Bulgaria and Romania still don't see this push forward. So still in the aftermath of this big real estate collapse, so to speak. But I think slowly there's the first signs that things might be moving again. In Adriatic Sea region, which for us covers former Yugoslavia and Albania, so I think the mood from an international perspective is quite good. Croatia will now become member of European Union. A lot of international investors invest into Montenegro. Belgrade is more and more recognized as a hip, lively city. So I think there's more good news than bad news from the area, and hotel developers, hotel groups realize. However, having said that, it's still very, very difficult to get foreign capital to come in and to get foreign financing, with the exception of Montenegro, where seems to be there's a small place where also major international investors want to go to. Maybe because of the simplicity to do projects there compared to other countries. It's simply a little bit easier to do a project in Montenegro than, let's say, in Croatia.
Okay, from where coming from the hotel development business?
From which country you mean, or from?
Generally, okay, for that reason about the region. From where coming the money from the investment in hotel development in the region?
More and more from unusual sources. So we have investors, let's say in Montenegro, from Qatar, we have investors from Canada, we have investors from places here where you would not think money is coming from. We have some investors from Iraq, from all places. So it is not the classical Western European sources anymore. I think overall we will see more and more investment from former Soviet Union. I think Serbia is a good example for it, where there's a certain interest by Russian, Ukrainian, Kazakh investors. So I think there will be a competition in the end of influence and on investment between East and West. And then the Chinese will come in and the Arab countries will come in. But if you wait for investment, let's say from Germany or from France, probably you have to wait a long time. They're not really hungry for that. They have enough potential to do it at home, and so I think the likelihood to see major investments in the region is more from unusual sources, unusual players. But I think maybe that's also the opportunity.
What Serbia already have, and what is the missing for the better hotel development business?
change.
What we should to do to change the fastest this opinion?
I think the key, one of the key issues are good flight connections. I think airport infrastructure, general traffic infrastructure is a very important issue. That could be assisted maybe, by having relatively low landing fees for airlines. So to get more cheap flights to Belgrade, it's a problem. It's not a lot of affordable flights. It's a problem for the whole region actually. As I said, still flights are quite expensive and often quite seasonal if you go to the coastal zones. I think it is also it helps to organize events like you're doing with your event Rebec, to bring international investors, developers, operators to Belgrade or to Serbia and to let them see themselves that reality is much better than the image. And I think a lot of these activities, fairs, conferences, congresses, fam trips for journalists, whatever it takes, bring people there. Once they are there, I think they will subscribe that it's great to be there. If not, you don't. We had for PKF, we had last year for the first time our management retreat where we have a strategic workshop in Serbia. We went to Novi Sad. And with two exceptions, for all our participants, it was their first time in Novi Sad. And they expected something totally different than what they got. They got a university town which is beautiful and which has great food and great nightlife. So really it was a big surprise for people. So I think the key issue is bring people there. Make it affordable to go there, create reasons to go there, create festivals, events, concerts, conferences, whatever. Create some buzz about it and people will come.
What about the Serbian mountains, lakes and spas?
I think from a West European point of view, it's much too early to think of Serbia as a vacation destination. Maybe it can become a party destination a little bit, Belgrade, but to go there for mountain hiking or for skiing, for West European, this would not be the image you would associate with Serbia. I know it has beautiful nature, you have beautiful mountains, lakes, and even skiing, but this, I think, would much more appeal to the Serbian market and the East European market. That, I think, could be a very exciting proposition for somebody from Russia because of Cyrillic alphabet and mentality similar. So I think you have to focus, when you look at resort destinations, more to the regional demand and to East European demand and not to West European demand. So it would be unrealistic to expect a Frenchman to go on a skiing vacation to Serbia. I think this really would be a fast stretch.
Okay, and for the ending, how to say, what we can expect from the PKF Hotel Express during the following this year, Rebec?
We have had good cooperation the last couple of years and we hope to continue that. And I think Rebec, like many other events, contribute to make Belgrade and Serbia an integral part of Europe, and we'll be happy to support that. And hopefully to bring some good representative from investors and hotel groups along. So we're looking forward to that.
Can you say something like an announcement for this year, Rebec? In front of PKF?
In front of PKF, the announcement would be that the positive mood we have seen here at MIPIM, we hope to bring to Belgrade, and we hope that at PKF we are part of this positive message. We believe in Serbia, we believe in Belgrade, and we hope to take a little share in this rebirth of this market, and Rebec is one of the elements to do so, and we are happy to be part of that.
See you at Rebec.
Thank you.